As soon as the delivery girl walks into the office, she asks, "Are you Yang?" Yang replies seriously, "Yes, that's me." Hearing this, the delivery girl quickly takes a picture, tosses the bouquet toward Yang, and turns to leave. Yang stops her and says surprisingly, "Wait, who are you? You rushed in here, asked my name, took a picture of me, and now you're just leaving without saying anything?" The delivery girl explains, "Well, I came here on a blind date. Aunt Lee introduced me. She didn't tell me you were such a big boss. You have such great status, and I'm just a delivery worker. I'm not a good match for you, so I just took a few pictures to show my family." Yang stops her again and says, "Wait, you came here for a blind date?" Then he tells his assistant, "You all step outside. Come back in a bit." Turning back to her, he says, "You came for a blind date, took a picture, and now you're leaving? Come here, sit down. Let's talk." The delivery girl refuses. "No, I still have a lot of deliveries to make. I'm in a hurry." Yang calmly explains, "You're going back with just a picture to explain things. What about me? I don't even know you. If they ask me questions later, what am I supposed to say?" "Sit down. Let's talk for a bit before you go." The delivery girl sits down and says seriously, "Fine, but make it quick. I still have a lot of orders." While taking her pictures, Yang says, "I'll take a few pictures of you too, so I can show my family when I go back. We haven't even really gotten to know each other yet. Why do you think we're not a good match? How much do you make in a day?" The delivery girl replies calmly, "I make about 100 yuan a day. It's enough to get by. Food, rent, and basic expenses." Yang says seriously, "How about this? I'll transfer you 200 yuan in a bit. Cancel your orders and sit for a while." The delivery girl says in surprise, "Really? You're going to send me 200 yuan? After Yang nods, she says, "All right, I'll cancel the order. But don't forget to send the other 200. Yang replies, "Don't worry, I'll send it." The delivery girl hesitates and says, "I'm just a delivery girl, and you're a big boss. There's really nothing between us to talk about." Yang explains calmly, "We haven't even started talking yet. How can you say we're not a good match? And you came all this way. You must be thirsty. Here, have some water." The delivery girl refuses. "No, I don't need it. This meeting hasn't even worked out. I don't want to waste it. I have a special requirement for marriage. That's why my previous blind dates didn't work out." Yang asks curiously, "What kind of special requirement? Tell me." She avoids the topic and says, "Forget it. They didn't agree with it either. There's no point talking about it with you." Yang smiles and says, "You're quite interesting. I used to think people just tried to impress me, but you're different. Tell me about yourself." The delivery girl says, "If you really want to know me, don't you think I'm just a delivery girl?" Yang responds seriously, "What's wrong with that? You earn your living with your own hard work." The delivery girl introduces herself. "My name is Meng Meng. I'm 35 years old. I don't have a car, a house, or any savings. As you can see, I'm a delivery worker. I make about 10,000 to 20,000 yuan a month." Yang says calmly, "That's actually pretty good. When I used to do delivery, I only made 3,000 to 4,000, and I had to work day and night. Now I have a car, a house, and some savings. But I have 5 kids, 2 from my first wife and 3 from my second. I don't have any bad habits. My only hobby is designing clothes. That's why I've opened more than 200 clothing stores." The delivery girl says softly, "You do have a lot of kids and past marriages, but overall your situation is still pretty good." Yang smiles and says, "Yeah, after everything I've been through, I realized something. Beautiful and fashionable women aren't always sincere. That's why I asked Aunt Lee to find me someone simple, honest, and kind. When I saw you today, you reminded me of my first love, but I haven't seen her in 25 years." The delivery girl hesitates and says, "If we were to get married, how much dowry would your family ask for?" "My grandma always told me that we marry off daughters. We don't sell them. And back in her time, there wasn't even a dowry tradition. That's why she's strongly against it." Yang smiles and says, "That's actually really good. I'm very satisfied. By the way, you said you're 35 this year, right? You're 10 years older than me." The delivery girl hesitates and asks, "So, are you saying I'm too old?" Yang explains seriously, "No, that's not what I meant. There's a saying that even if a woman is 3 years older, it's still fine. But you're 10 years older than me. I just said it casually. I have 4 gold jewelry sets, and I'm actually very satisfied with your situation. Honestly, you seem like a sensible and hardworking woman to me. If you're willing, we can register our marriage this afternoon and have a simple wedding tomorrow. How does that sound?" The delivery girl asks in surprise, "You like me that much already? I haven't even told you my special condition yet." Yang smiles and asks, "What's your special condition? Go ahead, tell me." The delivery girl stands up and says hesitantly, "My special condition is that I do have a dowry, but it's a bit unusual. Whoever I marry, I will bring my grandmother with me. That's my condition. Yang asks in shock. What? You're bringing your grandma with you? I've heard of people bringing their parents, but this is the first time I've heard someone wanting to bring their grandmother. That's really unusual. The delivery girl explains softly. The truth is, I've never seen my parents since I was little. My grandma raised me. Now she's old and not in good health. I can't feel at ease leaving her alone, so I promised myself that if I ever get married, I would take her with me. Yang smiles and says, I see. So that's the reason. You really are a kind and filial person. There's a saying, having an elder in the house is like having a treasure. How about this? Tomorrow, we'll bring your grandma with us and include her in our wedding. You don't have any objections now, right? Friends, today I met a girl who is not only trustworthy, but also hardworking, kind, and respectful. People like this teach us that those who know how to respect their elders and stand by them no matter what are the ones who truly understand love, loyalty, and the real value of relationships. Because the truth is, real humanity lies in never abandoning your loved ones, no matter what the circumstances are.